Alright, so you dropped more than $900 on your 15 Plus, and you want to know if whether or not the OtterBox Defender Series case is a great case for the 15 Plus. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to install this case, as well as give you my opinion of this case as well, so stay tuned for that. Now, whenever you pick up a Defender Series case, all Defender Series cases are going to be Drop Plus 5 times tested, the military standard. That just basically means that they've rigorously tested this case in multiple drop scenarios. So let's go ahead and open up the packaging here. Alright, so I picked this up in the black color. They also come in multiple colors, so make sure you guys check that out as well. Now, this comes with a belt holster over here, which is completely optional for you to use. This belt holster over here swivels 360 degrees, and it also acts as a kickstand. If you press and hold this over here, you're gonna hear a nice little click, and you can use this as a kickstand. And then to remove it, you just basically take the middle portion of the holster here, lift it up, and then the case basically pops out. Now, what makes this OtterBox case such a great case for ruggedness is the fact that it's a two-layered case. It has a very thick rubber on the outside and a very hard shell on the inside. Now, in order for you to install this, you want to first remove the rubber piece surrounding the hard shell. So to do that, I like to start from the bottom by lifting up the port cover and then pulling it out gently here to separate the rubber from the hard shell. And then you're going to use your finger across the whole case, separating the rubber from the hard shell. All right, and now that we have all the rubber out of the hard shell, you can basically just pull it right out. And it comes out, and this is basically going to be the first defense of whenever it gets dropped. You can see it's a really nice thick rubber piece. Then finally we have the hard shell, and to remove this we have arrows indicating where the tabs are, and we basically just push this downward to separate it from the hard shell. All right, and that pretty much comes out. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our 15 Plus. I'm going to line it up with the camera, of course. I'm going to take the top piece again. And then we want to basically apply pressure on all the tabs. So we basically just apply pressure here, 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 and here. You hear some nice little clicks. So it should basically cover the whole phone. And just make sure you go around the whole case maybe once, just to make sure that it's all clipped in. And then we're going to grab the rubber piece. We're going to line it up against the hard shell. We want to lift the rubber up. And then what we want to do is we want to place the rubber over the hard shell and apply pressure. You can see as a little light pressure will basically make it join itself just like this. And just like that, the OtterBox Defender Series has been successfully installed. So it's definitely not going to be the easiest case to install, but once it's installed, it does feel really nice and solid. It feels really nice in the hands, and this rubber piece feels really nice. Now, the main differences between the Defender Series and the Pro version is that the Pro version is going to have a line here, like a different type of design in the back, and it also has antimicrobial properties. That's pretty much the only differences between the two, in case you were wondering what the difference was, because I believe they're priced about the same. So let's take a look around the case here. Starting with the bottom here, we can see nice opening for our microphone and speaker grill, and we have a nice port cover here protecting our Type-C port. And whenever you open this up, you want to be very careful because over time this can break, so make sure you lift this up gently. And what I like about this case is how slim it is. Even though it's a Defender Series, a lot of people might assume that it's a very bulky case, but to be very honest, the 15 Plus is very slim, and it kind of just complements the slimness of the 15 Plus, so that's a good thing to have. And since the 15 Plus still has the toggle switch, it does have a cover for that as well. So if you want to use the toggle switch. You just have to lift this up and then that reveals a toggle switch. Could be a little bit tedious, but at least it protects it from, you know, dirt and grime. And then we have really nice rubberized buttons for the volume rocker. And overall, this black color looks absolutely beautiful. It looks nice and stealthy. You can see the back here is a nice matte black finish. Again, really feels nice and smooth, very high quality. And you can see the OtterBox logo right over here. It's very subtle. And then the best thing about this case here is going to be the camera lens protector over here. You can see that the bezels of this camera are raised significantly higher. So if it's ever dropped on a flat surface, your camera is going to be protected. And as for the screen bezels, again, it's raised very, very high. So if it's ever dropped on a flat surface, you don't have to worry about your screen getting dinged or damaged. But my biggest recommendation when you have a beautiful case like this is to protect it with a screen protector. And the one that I have here is the Zag Glass XCR3, which is my personal favorite and is what I believe to be the best screen protector. You could also go for any other screen protector as well. Just make sure that the screen protector is case friendly, because you can see here the OtterBox Defender Series will go over the edge of the screen. So make sure your screen protector doesn't take up too much space. Otherwise, your Defender Series case might lift up the screen protector. You can see on the top here that we have a nice indentation here for the earpiece for nice audio quality. Now, there's one thing that I don't like about this case for me personally is the fact that this Defender Series does not come with MagSafe capabilities. So for example, I have a MagSafe power bank over here. So if I place it, it's not going to hold it magnetically. However, it will work with wireless charging. So even though this is a MagSafe charger, you will see that the phone will start charging because it does support wireless charging. It's just that it won't support the magnets, unfortunately. If you want MagSafe capabilities and a very rugged case from OtterBox, then you have to get the XT series. And then I did do a video on that. So if you want MagSafe, you're gonna have to do the XT series. I kind of wish that OtterBox included MagSafe on this because the way this case feels and the design of it is absolutely beautiful. So all in all, guys, the OtterBox Defender Series case is definitely a case that I would highly recommend if you're looking for a very strong and rugged case. Maybe you've had a lot of experiences of broken phones in the past and you just want something that's going to really protect your phone. Or maybe you work at a very rugged type of workspace, maybe like construction. And this is going to be a great case for that as well. Or maybe you got this phone for your kids and you just don't want them to break the phone. Then the OtterBox Defender Series is definitely going to be one of those cases that will prevent that from happening. Now, it's important to note, just because you have an OtterBox Defender Series case does not make the 15 Plus indestructible, because no matter what case you're going to use, there's going to be some type of drops that could potentially damage your phone. However, the chances of that happening on the Defender Series is significantly reduced over a thinner case. Now, we'll have the OtterBox Defender Series case linked in the description box below. Now, this video is not sponsored by OtterBox whatsoever, but if you ever do purchase one through my link, I do get a small commission and it does help the Firewolf Tech channel, and I really appreciate that. Otherwise, I hope this video made it easy for you to decide on whether or not the OtterBox Defender Series case is the one for you. And lastly, another way to support my channel is to definitely like and subscribe. I am reaching to hit 9,000 subscribers, so hopefully I can reach that by the end of this year. And stay tuned for more. Thanks so much for watching, guys.